Hi everyone, this is Mr. D, Double D. I wanted to send to you today a screencast on an assignment we talked to you at the end of Tuesday's class involving revolutions in Latin America, which in a sense is a continuation of this idea of revolutions. We've discussed with you the French Revolution, and now there's going to be incidents are going to happen, revolutions are going to happen in Latin America. If you go to the classroom here, and I'll show this to you, you're going to see the assignment that's due on Monday, May 4th at 2:30. It's going to be worth 15 points, and you're creating a graphic organizer for, again, revolutions in Latin America. There is a PDF that we included where you're going to get all your information from. You're going to be opening up a Google Doc with editing privileges, and you're going to be creating a chart, a graphic organizer on this information on the different revolts in Latin America. This is where you're getting your information from. I just mentioned about the success of the French Revolution spreading to Latin America. Before the French Revolution, the American Revolution inspired the French. You're going to want to look at the first page, where this is how we want you to set up your graphic organizer in your Google Doc. The title of it is Revolts in Latin America. You're going to create 3 columns, starting on the left, the place, the location in Latin America, the leader or leaders, and the outcome of these revolts in Latin America. You want to be as thorough as possible in reading through all this information. We have highlighted for you certain things that you should look at, and we'll be going over this information with you when we see you live on Tuesday. To start you off in terms of completing this graphic organizer, the first one that you're going to put is going to involve a revolt that's going to take place in Haiti. Haiti at the time was part of an island known as Hispaniola, where the French had colonized part of it. It was a French sugar colony. But what's going to happen is you're going to have one individual, again talking about the leader column here, known as Francois Domingue Toussaint Louverture, or known in history as Louverture. He is going to lead a revolt of more than 100,000 people who were enslaved by the French in their colony in Latin America. And eventually they're going to seize control of all of Hispaniola, which, by the way, was where Christopher Columbus had set up his base of operation in his return to the New World. And what you're going to see here, the last sentence, is that on January 1st, 1804, the western part of Hispaniola, which is today called Haiti, is going to become the first independent state in Latin America. So that is the outcome. That is the information that you're going to put in the outcome column there. And again, we would like for you to read through this information, location, leader, outcome, be as detailed as possible with that information, because again, there is a carryover from what takes place in France and what's going to take place in Latin America as well. And after you complete the chart or the graphic organizer, you could start to look at information regarding threats to independence, because even though these areas in Latin America are going to become independent, they're still going to face some instability, threat to their freedom. And on Tuesday, we will talk about this information, which will include, and maybe you learned about this in the middle school, the Monroe Doctrine, James Monroe. We're also going to talk about the rise of a group of people known as caudillos, who are going to grab power in parts of Latin America, which is going to eventually lead to the United States of America going to war with Mexico in particular, and eventually the United States of America adding land that the country of Mexico controlled, such as New Mexico, parts of Texas, California today. At the bottom here, you will also see the idea of imperialism, which we're going to be talking to you about in about a week or so, as well as economic dependence, being dependent economically. And again, even though these areas in Latin America are going to receive their independence, they're still going to be economically dependent on other countries, European countries, such as Great Britain. So we would like for you to think about this information at the end of this handout, Nation Building in Latin America, in addition to completing this graphic organizer in a Google Doc with editing privileges, which you are going to be submitting to the classroom on Monday, May 4th, 2020, 2:30 for 15 points. Mrs. HP has been very good about offering extra help. Please reach out to her. Please reach out to me. If you have any questions, I have office hours tomorrow. It's posted in the classroom. We will again start Tuesday's class on this information. If you don't have any other questions about it, then we will see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.